So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kaka, his is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Mateus. And it's Gerrard. Pass is just off target. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Messi. That has been cut short. Torres. Gilberto Silva. He can run onto that. Might be danger here. Costa Curta. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Gerrard. Looks to clip it forward. Shapes to shoot! Oh! That was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Messi. David Villa. Oh, some inspired defending there. And we have our very first corner. Puyol can get it clear. Perez. India have the chance to go the other way. Fernando Torres. And the finish! Oh, it's gone in! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Koundé. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
How would you review the first half?
India clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up.
Substitution in
India
progress.
leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Kaká, and the flag has stayed down. He has found the way through. Costa Curta. India do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaká. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Beckenbauer. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Kaká. Eto'o. Tries a shot! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That looks a good ball through. Now it's Haaland. There's no flag. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Terrific header! India are looking to go forward now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness. Gilberto Silva. Conte. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Eto'o. And this is for the chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Eto'o claiming the... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Batistuta. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. So, what can they make of this? And here's Platini. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Costa Curta. That's a good run down the left. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a mighty effort. He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
It's a terrific header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Figo. And he's picked out the run. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckham. Platini. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Wits. Figo. It's Figo! Now that is commitment to the cause. India with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. India given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's Conte. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, well played. Big chance! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
India face to face with the key. Great chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
India just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
India in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Kante gets across to intercept that. Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Batistuta. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham. Luis Suarez. Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
70,987.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was...
Luis Suarez! In he goes again! Oh, what has happened here? That's a throw. Conte. Gerrard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Wirtz cuts out the pass. Beckham. Platini.
How many interceptions have we seen now?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He saw the danger and he went... And again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
India certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's been picked out. And it's Battistuta. And the finish! And that's off target. Wirtz. India finding their passes. India are closing in on a comfortable win. Kaká. Luis Suarez. And he's in on goal. Can he put it away? They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, you've always got to have players that...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ronaldinho. Gently done. Seedorf. Now that's well seen too. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours.
Oh, he's been... Tries a shot! And he's done it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So, a breakthrough already. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kaká. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ajax upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Gerrard, he's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Oh, what has happened here? Messi could try cutting inside here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ah, he's given it away. Great chance! He's got a goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Ajax get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Rummenigge. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Now it's Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Oh, it's come loose. Adams clears. And here's a chance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kaká actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Totti. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Caught offside that time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
India have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's been cut out, well played.
Number 18,
Neymar.
Xavi. Number 3, Adams.
And here's Messi. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Khan catches it safely. Ronaldinho. Oh, good-looking ball. Gilberto Silva. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Suarez. And here's Eto'o. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eto'o is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Messi. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Ajax are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Luis Suarez. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Eto'o gets his final warning. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And they can counter here. Totti. Oh, no joy this time. Costa Curta. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great ball. It's Ronaldinho! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that's it. India can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There's the shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't invent... Mbappe! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho does really well to win the ball there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! Guti gets good distance on it. No, that's been intercepted. Rummenigge. He's in a good... Great hit! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's lofted through here. And he was alert to it. Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gerrard looking understandably energised after his goal. Rummenigge, and he's managed to get for it. He's had a hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
India find a position of real strength now. India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, he's been caught on it, and Torres! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 41 minutes is number 8, Fernando Torres.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Oh, good ball, and this looks... shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Xavi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, what can they make of this? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's Gerrard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared without hesitation. Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ronaldinho. Oh, played through for the wide man. He rises! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great ball if he can get there. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No,
hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a oh, he's been... and one more try! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that! Now the finish! No mistake! the goal they've been looking for. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution on the field, number 8, Fernando Torres.
That gets things going for the second half.
Xavi, coming on the field.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
India do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Musiala! Big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Adams, nicely aimed pass. He shifted it to the flank. Rummenigge has it in a wide position. Final touch was poor. This is their second corner of the game. Haaland attempts a clearance. Kaká. Koundé carries the ball down the right. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 3 coming up. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kaká.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what a ball! Kaká! It's a loose ball. Van Bouten with the clearance. Adams makes the interception. And it's Gerrard. It's a great ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard. Musiala. Haaland.
2 added minutes has been
Saliba
indicated.
deals with that comfortably. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody,
but
and welcome
it is
to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Foden. Foden!
This is the time you need that pace.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gerrard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Foden. There's the hit! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well-timed, excellent interception. Maradona, played out towards the right wing. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's gone for goal. Oh, bang on target. And it's been given away. Oh, super find. Saliba can get it clear. It's Son Heung-min! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid are... And the shots! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Maradona. Son Heung-min. And he's there to retrieve it. Koundé.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Real chance! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Son Heung-min. Foden! Foden! Oh, it's fallen kindly here!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
71,649.
And it's Maradona. He's through here. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. Face to face. Can he finish? He has done it! And they are right back within touch! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Good read, needed to be. Vinicius Junior. Son Heung-min, nicely spread. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. India presented with a golden opportunity here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Son Heung-min, chance! That's a decent clearance.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Substitution in progress.
Saliba. Triol. Albertini. And it's Albertini. Schneider. Well, that has
There will
not
be
gone
3
well.
minutes added time.
Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. He's had it taken off him. And it's Schneider. Rummenigge. And he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. India perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that they're... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are solid! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Alexander-Arnold. Big header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Colwell is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of miles.
And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's a good foot in there. And here's Gerrard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's going to be a tough ask, Peter, trying to get in behind.
Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Keeper's dealt with that. Deftly away. Ball is over the line. Gilberto Silva. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That's Gerrard. Chips it through. Bayer catches it safely. Xavi. Costa Curta.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And it's hoisted clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gilberto Silva. Koundé. He's through here. Pavard gets it away. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. India have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
1 minute added time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
In the area around the stadium is
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Surlot. That's been cut out, well played. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Has a go! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ruben Neves. Forwards and with intent.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rummenigge, and he's certainly... Can he put it away? And that is doing no harm at all.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. That's an errant pass. And he's intervened well there. He can run onto that. Rummenigge! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And late in the day, a telling moment!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Number 21.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him. Not the
big chance! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square. Oh, terrible mistake. Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 24.
India go into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Kimmich. Yamal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Platini. Alvarez.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rummenigge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Chance to... Can he finish? Oh, given offside once more. Rummenigge. He's played him through. He's just the goalkeeper to beat. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. India proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He welcomes it in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Gilberto Silva, Ronaldinho, Rui Costa, Xavi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Xavi. Fernando Torres. Ronaldinho. Ah, such a clever touch. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, well played.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's well spotted. Adams. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting... Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cruyff. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa. Xavi Alonso. Threads one in. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Featuring our guest
So your views on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Xavi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that. Oh, shooting chance! Cruyff, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff cuts a frustrating... It's Cristiano
The attendance for this
Ronaldo!
match was 71,000.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And here's Xavi. Rummenigge. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Kawasaki frontal.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cruyff. No, again there's no way through. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that was vital.
Kawasaki frontal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. India are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, they've got it again. Into the last 5 minutes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Vieira, number 20. Mbappe.
I think we're just about done here.
Number 23. Bellingham.
David Villa.
Number 17. Frenkie de Jong. Number 5.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separate. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
and
joined us
welcome
for
to
this
today's
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Kvaratskhelia. And he's taking no chances there. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
Alexander-Arnold. Barella. Nicely weighted ball. Adams calmly anticipates. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. Fernando Torres. Gerrard. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barella.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cleared without hesitation. Vitinha. Vitinha! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge, and he's found the way past.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Antonio Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ronaldinho. And he's straight offside. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. Antonio Silva. Marquinhos. And Torres!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Terrific header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Substitution on the field.
So we reach the halfway
Number
point.
8.
India ended that
Fernando
first half in
Torres.
such a strong fashion.
Coming
I think
on
we'll
the
just have to
field
wait and
is
see now if they can
number
rekindle that
24,
drive and that
Cristiano
determination.
Ronaldo.
It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. Hits one! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Clips it so gently. It's out for a goal kick. Now that's well seen too. Palmer. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
70,987.
Vitinha. Ronaldinho. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Barella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Gerrard. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a little off target. Chips it through. Oh, super! Vinicius Junior! They've scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Substitution on the field, number 17, Ronaldinho.
So, time for changes
Number
on both sides,
22,
actually.
Kaká.
And that has
Coming
added
on
a
the field,
whole new complexion
number
to the
4,
game.
Platini.
Well, this is to be expected,
Number
Peter, when
20,
you've got two strong
Schneider.
teams of fairly equal
Substitution.
standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vinicius Junior.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Adams gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. That's the throw. Palmer. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it.
Has
and
been
he's there.
indicated.
Anthony, and the flag has stayed down. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kaká. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, can qualify as football's equivalent to a quarterback, Peter. Especially when it comes to hitting his targets with those long-range passes. There's no doubt who is the creative brain in this side.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Cafu, out to the left it goes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? It's in!
India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that could set him on his way. Now that's well seen too. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted. Gilberto Silva. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé. Gerrard. Brilliantly cut out. Costa Curta. Ruben Neves.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zaire Emery is wide and looking to get onto this. And they can counter here. And it played right into his path. Oh, great, but Rummenigge! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Gilberto Silva. Kaka. Oh, that's well spotted. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please turn your attention
strong
to the
opinions
screen
on the first
for
half?
information
Yes, they're
provided by the
behind,
local
but it's
police.
a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
India leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's the start of
Coming
the
on
second
to
half.
replace him is number 8.
A solitary goal.
Fernando
That has been the
Torres.
crucial difference.
Substitution.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Saliba gets it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chiesa looking to penetrate opposition lines. India do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Costa Curta. That's a good run down the left. And here's Gerrard. He's got to be in here. Real chance! Van Bouten gets it clear. Now it's Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fernando
The attendance
Torres
for this
really
match
must
was
be thinking what he has to do to score there.
72,306.
Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. Saliba cuts out the pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kaka. And it's Fernando Torres. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's nice. Ronaldinho. And the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And he's managed to get rid. Some resolute defending there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Chiesa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, that was vital.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Fernando Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. And that is as far as it goes. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Bellingham. Platini. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gently done. Oh, that pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gerrard. Bellingham. Here's Rodri. That is good alertness. Platini looking to add to his goal. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Platini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saliba. Scholes. And it's Stoichkov. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he put it away? Loose. That's another chance. It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Interesting ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? He scores! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
India leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we're already back up and running after half-time. India do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, easy pickings there. Stoichkov. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Pass is intercepted. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Gerrard. India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Platini. Mbappe. Nicked it back promptly.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kaka. Rummenigge. Now there's a fine ball. That pass has been well intercepted.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That's at the end. India pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that... Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game should have goal! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
It's a throw-in. Law. Lampard. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. First quarter of an hour gone. Son Heung-min has a go! Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Robertson pressing high and with purpose, and he's being shifted off it. Lampard. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Adams does really well to win the ball there. And here's Jesus. Tries a shot! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. He gets big, has another go! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Stones with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Robertson. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Lampard. It scores! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. McAllister has found the net here, of course. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has been indicated.
Oh, super find. And he thumps it clear. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Outside the stadium.
Well,
Substitutions
it's been
taking
an
place.
enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up.
Drogba! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Owen. Scott Scholes! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, what a climb! There it is! The second half off to a spectacular start! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
15,
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 21, Dennis Law.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Ronaldo concedes a free kick for that.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And that's put paid to a promising move. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And again! Oh, it's gone in! And they've got their lead back. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that could set him on his way. No way. It's Wilshere! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Now it's Bergkamp. And he's managed to get rid.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he was quick to react. That looks a cracking ball. And it's hoisted clear. And it's lofted through here. Manchester United must do something here and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, super find. Now it's Owen. Now it's Drogba. Real chance!
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
5 minutes added time.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Taken back almost at once. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just sit. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Son Heung-min. And that is out of play. And here's Son Heung-min.
That's good play from him.
Oh, sweet feet. He can get that clear. The ball has bounced loose now. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Goal! Arsenal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Foden. It's Keane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Taken back almost at once. Gently done. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Palmer. Oh, this is a terrific run. Stones did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is masterful defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Son Heung-min. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Palmer. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Salah, and he's had it nicked away. Darwin. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Great chance! Owen. Palmer. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Owen. Owen, and the shot! And it's in! And that was his 20th goal for this team.
The understanding...
There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. Scholes. Palmer. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. Shot could shot a goal! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
A case now of complete control. And he's picked out the run. Stones clears.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
60,332.
Oh, that's a key interception. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Vardiol. That's played into space. Fires it in low. Gilberto Silva. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Scholes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Keane. Saka. Oh, good-looking ball. Mohamed Salah. Palmer. That is a great pick out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Owen. Palmer. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Son Heung-min knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Rice. And the keeper's got it again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Adams. And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Pass somewhat off target. Unai Simon punts it upfield. Now it's Lewandowski. Well read, nice interception. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll...
Tries a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. It's a sharp pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Neymar on a charge down the left. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! It's in! And that takes him up to 30. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And the finish! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Nico Williams picks it up from the goal kick. Guruzzetta, Sunset. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Messi going full steam down the flank. He has found the way through. That is lovely. Gets into some space. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Deco. Oh, good read. Belletti. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. He's found a way through. Diego Carlos. Guruzzetta has a goal! They've scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal scorer after 62 minutes is number 12.
Bilbao get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games. And that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Messi looking to run onto it. Yeray gets rid without sophistication. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Neymar! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Danny Vivian. Iniesta. Look at the real chance! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
After 76
Yeah,
minutes
I'd call that
is
transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona move 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks...
Messi! He should have put that one away.
Messi should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bilbao could have here their final chance.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And that's a good ball. Barcelona has the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's just the goalkeeper to beat. It's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody
Hello,
around the
everybody,
world,
and
and we
welcome
have
to
for you a
today's match.
clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Out to the right. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game...
Big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Kaka. Priol works it forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Piqué. And it's Beckham. Looks to the other side. It's Roberto Carlos. Referee's given a throw. Gilberto Silva. Cleared away. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well played, lovely. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good spot, he's seen the run. Good read, needed to be. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's picked his way through. Beckham. Roberto Baggio. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Great chance! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner.
Adriano! And that's a superb piece of defending. Beckham with the short one. Now here's the... Oh, smashing header! In for the pieces! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
They've played it short. Pirlo's cross. Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Maldini spots it and intercepts.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Pirlo.
The attendance for this
Oh,
match
that's
was
fabulous.
71,898.
And it's Pirlo. He's looking to set free a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Maldini. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Ronaldinho. Beckham.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Shapes to shoot, and he's following up. They've scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 9, Adriano.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Number 21.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Number 17, Rijkaard.
4 added minutes
Can
has
they
been
find an
indicated.
extra gear here? Kaka. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, super find. Khan deals with it effortlessly. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Those of you making their way home on public
So a brief
transportation
breather,
today,
and
please
then
watch the
extra
screen
time.
for train departure times from all local major stations.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Gerrard.
Into
Coming
extra
on to
time we
replace
go.
him is number 16.
India conceded an
Matthew.
equaliser late on.
Substitution
Now
in
they have to
progress.
do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Beckham. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Costa Curta. Saliba. Roberto Carlos. Adriano. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. And it's been taken short. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Fernando
There is some
Torres.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence,
There will be 1 minute
as
added
you're going to be
time.
facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And now,
Extra time
to all
reaches
members of the
half-time.
crowd, I'd like to ask you to join
Yeah,
me
it
in
is coming
wishing
down
our
to those last
birthday
15
boy
minutes.
a
A
very
truly
special
attritional
birthday.
affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. Shot could be on. He's got away. He's had a shot! Saliba getting this one clear. He's gone forward. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although...
Can he put it away? Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Goal! After 29 minutes in extra time is number 11, Luis Suarez.
India take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome.
Quick reminder today,
A
please
test
have your
passed
entry
with
tickets
flying
at hand,
colours.
as it's time to announce.